Good afternoon, everybody. Today is October 9th. It's about 4:30 Eastern Time. Hope everyone's doing well. I know, unfortunately, some people in our country right now are not doing very well. My prayers go out to them. Those that have been affected not only by Hurricane... what was the first one we had roll through here? Helene? Was that the one that went through? Yeah, because I can't remember the name of the one that's getting ready to hit Florida either. But yeah, I mean that one, Helene, obviously packed some punch. I normally watch like news highlights and stuff here on YouTube. I don't watch the regular news, or especially the national news programs. I don't think much of those. They all seem to be kind of biased one way or the other, which I don't agree with. I think, if you're going to consider yourself a news source, then you should be down the middle. You shouldn't be politically motivated one way or the other. So I just watch highlights, especially from some. I try to find occasionally. I try to find like more clips that are just like from local news stations. So I'll watch like clips from local news stations down. Because here in Ohio we didn't really get hit. I mean, we had some rain roll through here. The remnants, I guess would be the right word, of Hurricane Helene. But that's about it. Here, at least here in my area. I know there are some parts in Ohio, especially south of like I-70, that had some damage and some high winds and stuff like that. So we even felt it up here to a certain degree. But especially, down south, it really did some serious damage. I think what last total was like 230 or something like that. That tragically lost their lives, and not just the initial impact from that hurricane, but the after effects, because the flooding and everything is so bad. And then we got this one that's supposed to be hitting pretty hard on Florida late tonight. A little more rain, of course. By the time you're watching this, it probably already has. So my prayers go out to everybody down there. I used to have an uncle that lived in Florida. He lived in Sebring, Florida, so he saw his share of hurricanes over the years. I think he was in his 70s when he passed. And he used to at times just kind of laugh them off. But I think there are some people. There's a certain type of people that are in hurricane prone areas to where they don't think much of it. And it's understandable to a point, because they deal with it every year. But at the same time, I think it's a very nonchalant attitude to have, because all it takes is for one circumstance to change, and then what might have seemed like a walk in the park by their standards, maybe isn't. But hopefully everybody that decided to get out of Florida, heeded the warnings and got out of the way of this. Those that are still there, I hope they're hunkered down. I'm hoping they take all the proper precautions, and hopefully the state of Florida, since they saw this coming, they're well prepared, and injuries and death will be to a minimum. It's crazy. No matter how many times you see stuff like this, you can't help but be awed at the destructive nature of Mother Nature. It's frightening. I live in Ohio, and I mean we have our share of tornadoes and stuff, but overall, people complain about Ohio. Well, it's so boring. There's nothing to do. There's plenty to do if you just get off your ass and go around, look around, and find stuff. There's all kinds of stuff in Ohio that I've never been to that I want to go do. I never have the time or the money. That's another big factor. You got to have money. Yeah, weather-wise, it's pretty calm in Ohio. In general, like I said, we have our tornadoes. We have some bad storms roll through, but we don't. On the rare occasion we've had an earthquake, which we have, throughout history, occasionally. It's never been to where you could actually really feel it, and even if you did, people, because I want to say it was last year or something, they had one. I want to say up towards the north, they had. I want to say it was like a. It was only like a 2.0 or something like that, or like 1 point something. And like some people, like in the exact epicenter of it, they acknowledged that they felt like a little shake, but it wasn't like observant to the eyes. It was just kind of a thing you could just subtly feel it. But outward from there, nobody even noticed. We don't have mudslides. We very rarely have any types of like big wildfires or anything. So my heart goes out to people, in just about every other part of the country, because they all deal with stuff way more than what we do here in Ohio. But that's it. That's all I was going to say. I could go on and on about that. But it's one of those things too. Is at the same time you got to think. How many, like for me, more props to them, some people, they just love living there. Which, the weather's great, sure. I don't like the mosquitoes in Florida. Could do without the mosquitoes and the damn lizards everywhere. But overall, the weather's pretty nice outside the hurricanes that roll through. But that would be enough for me. All it would take is for one time for my home to get really damaged or just completely destroyed, and I'd be like, you know what? I'm freaking moving. I'm going north. So more props to the people that they rebuild and time again, but I couldn't do it. Anyway. Hopefully it passes through and everything gets back on track, and the cleanup and the healing is Godspeed, so everybody can get back to their lives. Well, what I'm here to do is to open up some cards. I'm only going to open up one of these boxes in this video, so there'll be 2 more videos. But I decided to go on Target, because I saw where they had a thing where you could use your Affirm account, and you could get you could choose to do it to pay for your purchases over 18 months. And I thought, well, I'm sure I can find something. I know. Just a minute ago I was saying I don't have money. Well, I don't have like cash money on hand to go do certain things, here in the state. But I do have, I have the money to where I can use my Affirm account, buy something, and then pay for it over time. Because I work. That's all I do. I work. All the time. Work. Like right now I'm at like 94 hours for the 2 weeks. And I still have tomorrow. So I'll probably end up with like 103, 104 hours for 2 weeks. Which I know that's still, some people out there work more than that. There's times when I've had, I can remember a couple times in the past where I had like 140 hours. I worked roughly like 70 or a little bit over 70 hours. I think it was closer to like 150. There was like 2 or 3 times, like last year or the year before, like in a row, like 3. So over the course of like a month and a half, I got 3 paychecks. I had like close to 150 hours. I bitch about it in the moment, but come payday, I'm alright with it. keeps you young. That's what I think. You got to stay active. Not just physically, but also keep your mind active. The more you're doing stuff, the more you're working your brain. So, all right, well, here we go. So I went on Target. I bought some stuff. But then, of course, when I went to checkout, obviously these things didn't qualify for that 18 months. So I had to just do the 12 months. So it is what it is. I got a 2023 Chronicles Mega Box. I got a Score 2024 football. And then, just to round out the trifecta, why not a 2023-24 Mosiac Basketball? Get something from each sport, right? Let's do the basketball first. Since the video's getting up there, we'll dive through these basketball. See what we pull. And I know. I openly admit I'm not overtly knowledgeable about cards, especially when it comes to like the different parallels and what their actual name is. I had somebody point that out to me. But you know what? I don't care. I enjoy opening cards. I do collect cards. I'm not like a diehard collector like I am with like Funko Pops. I'm not really even a diehard Funko Pop collector. Just Marvel and mainly Marvel, Star Wars, and music ones. But I have fun, and that's the most important thing. Alright, so let's go and see. I do like the Mosiac cards. I think they're a very, very nice looking card stock. And then they're just amplified even more with how they actually design the cards. So here we go. We've got Tyrese Halliburton. Obi Toppin. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Donovan Mitchell. Jalen Duren. Alright, we have got a green prism for, it's not a rookie, but DeAndre Hunter. So, and the other thing, it doesn't help either when, that's why I just set the box off to the side so I can go on and see what that's actually called. But when you go look on eBay to try to do comps and see, okay, well, what are these things kind of selling for? You see the same damn card listed as 3 or 4 different things. So obviously, I'm not the only one out there that doesn't know what the hell these things are called. And we have a rookie for, this is a rookie NBA debut for Brandon Miller. For, looks like it's Charlotte. So there we go. We'll put that off to the side. I don't know a lot of the basketball players. There's certain names I'll recognize, but I don't really watch basketball all that much. I used to when I was younger. Lakers was my team. Well, it's still my team. If the Lakers were on and somebody was watching, I would sit down and watch it. We have Matisse Bible. Sound good to me? Mark Williams. There, that is a simple name. I can pronounce that. DeAndre Ayton. It's kind of an unusual last name, isn't it? Just Ayton. It almost seems like there should be another letter in there. Alright, we have another one of these green. We have Gary Trent Jr. I'm sure they're not called prisms, and they're probably called something else. Alright, we have a Thunder Road insert. Rookie for Scoot Henderson. That's pretty nice. And we have a rookie card for, we got back-to-back. Here we go. We got the base rookie for Scoot. So Scoot Scoot. That's a cool name. I'd imagine maybe he had, like most people out there, you know, most people when they have a unique name like that, I'm sure when they were little, you know, you always have those assholes in school that, you know, want to bully and make fun of you and stuff like that. But I think it's a cool name. Zach Lane or Levine? Well, yeah, Levine. The B and the I at first looked like it was a Y together. Terry Rozier the Third. Rosier? Rose? I don't know. Fred Van Fleet. Norman Powell. Oh, and here we have a Thunder Road. Again, until I know the actual term, I'm going to say Prism. For Steph Curry. That's nice. I mean, it'd be even better if it was numbered. But hey, I'm not going to complain. I mean, if you're going to pull one of these, Steph Curry's a good player to pull. And then we have a... Ooh, this must be a special insert because it says City Edition on it. Got like a green. For Giannis Antetokounmpo. I probably completely butchered his name. Yeah, comment down below if you know. Of course, the box might say it too, but first time I've ever seen one like that where it says City Edition on it. Oh, I picked up 2 packs there and I thought, wow, that's a thick pack. Getting excited there for a second. Nope. It was just 2 packs I picked up on accident. Here we have Dorian Finney-Smith. Rui Hakamura. His first name is R-U-I. So I don't know how you pronounce that. Jaden Ivey. Chris Paul. And then we've got looks like a silver of like the Prism for Anthony Black. That's pretty nice. It's a rookie. Not numbered. And we have a rookie for Cam Whitmore. Okay. 2 packs left. We'll try to hurry. See, I know I ramble a lot in the beginning and then it makes these videos longer than they need to be, but you know what you sign up for with me. Zach Collins. Spencer Dinwiddie. Whoa. Well, Spencer went on the floor. Jumped right out of my hand. Og. OG is the first name. Og. Nubi. I don't know. Alright, we've got another green. I'm guessing these are like ones you like guaranteed in the pack. For Kobe Brown. Rookie. Then we have an insert for Give and Go for Luka. So that's a pretty good insert. He's another high profile player that it's always good to pull cards out for. And then we have an NBA Greats. I will probably keep this one. I'll sleeve it up and put it up here. Keep for my own personal collection. We got the NBA Greats. Shaquille O'Neal. Got a little bit of a bend to it. See if I can stick that underneath something and see if it'll flatten out just a little bit. Of course, it'll flatten out when I put it in a top loader. But yeah, I'll hold on to that one. I actually have Shaquille O'Neal's biography. It's signed by Shaq. Haven't read it yet. I will eventually. Last pack. Here we go. Caleb Martin. Isaac Okoro. Jaren Jackson Jr. That's a lot of J's. Devontae Murray. Ooh, here we got a... yeah, this is like a silver... what do they call them? Hollow? No. I can't remember what they call it. But it's for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty nice. Not numbered. And we have a rookie for Cason Wallace. So there we go. Overall, I can't complain. I mean, there's some decent cards in there. And of course, the base cards I will just throw into my box over here. And when people order stuff for me, if it makes sense to throw in some base basketball cards, I just do. But there we go. I'll look at this later and see what those are called exactly. So when I go to list them, I can use the proper terminology. But what was your favorite card? What do you think the best card I pulled out was? I want to say maybe that silver for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Or maybe the Thunder Road Steph Curry. Yeah, I don't know. Those would be my guess. I could be completely wrong, though. It happens. Alright, well that's it. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. And hit that notification bell. And subscribe. I appreciate it all. As always, look out for yourself and everyone around you. Especially those of you down in the path of these storms. Obviously, first and foremost, look out for yourself and your your family, your pets. Don't leave your pets behind. I know people think, well, you know, you're not going to risk life and limb. But I would. I'm sorry, I would. I watched a video just yesterday. It's like a little clip of just these little snippets of like people and their pets. And they were all like real uplifting and exciting. Like the one showed this little girl running after her because her dog that I guess had been gone for like 2 weeks finally found its way back home. And you know, the dog came running up, she picked it up. Heartwarming. But then the last video they showed was this guy with a dash cam, and he's on this busy street, and he says on like the voiceover, like he can't believe that he just watched these people in front of him abandon their dog on this busy road right in front of him. And it showed these people literally take this little terrier and they put it out, they open the door, set it down on the ground, close the door, and the dog of course jumps up on the side and is wanting to get back in the car, and the person reaches out and kind of pushes it away, and they leave. And of course this little dog just takes off running as fast as its little legs will take it. And then they get up to the next stoplight, and the dog again, it tries to get up and jumping up on the side and stuff. And then when the light turns green, these people just haul ass, take off, and the little dog takes off after him again. And then a little way up the road, you can see the dog's getting getting winded, and then the video ended, and I'm thinking to myself, why don't I got pissed. I got pissed. I was yelling. I was like, how? One, I don't understand how people can do that. First of all, like, my biggest fear is my dog getting out and taking off and me never seeing her again, or her getting hit by a car or something. So I don't understand how people can do that. But then I'm also thinking, I'm like, I hope the guy that had this on his dash cam stopped and got that dog and at least took it to a shelter or something. You know, me personally, you know what I would do? If I seen somebody do that, and once I got, where the dog stopped and if I could get to the dog and scoop it up and take it, I wouldn't take it. I mean, I'd probably take it to get checked out and everything, and see if it's microchipped, because then I could, not me personally, but then the authorities could find out where this person was that abandoned their dog out on the middle of a busy road. Okay, but if it isn't microchipped and everything, guess what? Hey, I have another dog now. That's what I would do. I would just, okay, you don't want the dog, I'll take the dog. So, anyway, that's it. That's my rant at the end. But, alright. That's it. Till next time, which, maybe we'll do football next. I don't know. We'll see.